Wow, now I can take a deep breath. Thank you guys very much. All I can say is wow. It was amazing. And to correct you, it was not just me. My guys, my partners, everybody, you guys, thank you very much. Without your support, without, there's competition now. That's all I can say. We didn't start out to do it. We didn't start out to compete with anybody. We just wanted to do what we do and do it well. And I think we did a good job. So thank you guys. Thank you for all your publicity. Thank you for your support. And please, to all the fans, thank you guys. When? November, beginning of November. Where we haven't finalized that yet. We're still looking at a couple different places. Well, obviously we're going to use the guys that won. Josh Barnett definitely. Who we're going to set them up with we're going to talk about that as well. But Andre Arlovsky, definitely. We have 3-5 contracts with these guys, and the most important person, not the most, but obviously Fedor. Everybody, I'm sure, wants to see him fight. Is that guy just amazing or what? Wow.
You guys are originally a clothing company. What made you decide to do the show together?
To support the guys that supported us. The clothing company, it got bigger and more successful because of the MMA industry. That was definitely a portion of it, and it's definitely helped us grow. So we wanted to help the guys, and I know a lot of the fighters, so I wanted to make sure, my partners and I wanted to make sure that we support the guys that help us. Well, as far as, that goes, I have to sit down on paper and look at what's going on, and obviously the fans play a big part of this as well. So, I want to try to put together matches that everybody wants to see, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, it is what it is, but, even Big Daddy Goodrich, Gary Goodrich, he came out tonight, and I fought. And he took that on a one-day notice. So, it worked out perfectly. Don't know if I ever planned that, but it worked out, and I couldn't be happier. I hope so, yeah. There was that was the one glitch, but, I'm a big fan of Alexander's, and I'd love to see him come back, but, Paul Bertella, you never know. Paul did a great job tonight as well. I don't know about the word vindicated, but obviously the guys are happy and they came to me, so it really wasn't that difficult because a lot of people, they want to be treated well. It's just like any other company. If you're happy where you work, you're going to work harder. And I think that's the key is if you're happy, you're going to come out and I think the fans show that they support these fighters. It's not about the company, it's about the fighters. Unfortunately, because we ran late in the beginning, due to something that we didn't expect. This is our first event. We had to cut them.
So nothing's wrong with the fighter?
No, absolutely not. They were a swing bout, and it just didn't fit into the.
I think the show, people agree, lived up to its expectations. There's a lot of, I guess you call it trash talk thrown in for certain individual. Frank, you as a t-shirt man or t-shirt guy. Do you have any response to that this evening, based on how well that show did?
I'm a t-shirt guy now, apparently I'm a promoter as well. So I can try. Absolutely. Tonight we did a co-promotion with M1 Global. That was Fedor and Alexander Emelianenko. But aside from that, yeah, Scott Coker, I say it over and over and over again. Scott Coker of Strike Force and Monty Cox of Adrenaline. We already work with them, and we have a great relationship, and I think that's what it's about, is building relationships, building bridges, not burning them.
With such a star-studded heavyweight card, is there any plans on bringing some lighter weights, light heavyweights, some middleweights, welterweights, lightweights?
Absolutely, 100%. Well, I'm talking to people. First and foremost, you guys saw Savant Young and Mark Hominick. I love the lightweights. Don't get me wrong, I love the heavyweights as well, but I'm a big fan of lightweights. They go out there, technically, they sometimes they're a little bit more technical and they just go at it hard. And you saw tonight, those guys did a great job.
Is there any idea to bring the Affliction all over the world?
Well, we are worldwide. There are a few places that we don't. It just hasn't worked out. But definitely we are worldwide. We sell all through Europe, Africa, Canada. So we definitely have distribution around. Right now we don't have Brazil, New Zealand, or Australia. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What do you expect in terms of the main event, the next Affliction event?
You know, I can't really answer that. Obviously, the fans want to see Fedor and Mr. Couture, but until this problems are finished, I can't even sit down with them. But obviously, I would love to see that fight as well. That's the fight that Randy wants. So hopefully, we can make that happen. But right now, I don't know.
I know it's still early, but would that fight happen in this California area or?
Well, right now we're talking to a couple different places. We're sitting down, and until the papers are signed, I don't want to count all my chickens before they hatch. Once the papers are signed, I'm more than happy to let you guys know and let everybody that I work with and that's helping out. Absolutely not. Well, there's a huge learning curve. I mean, first of all, I didn't expect to know everything, and that's where we're going people to help us for sure. But as far as the marketing that's helped us with the clothing company, we definitely utilize that. And we have a great partnership with companies like Metro Park and the Buckle. They definitely help us out. I don't know if you're familiar with the Buckle or not, but they definitely, every single window, over 400 retail stores plus, they had the Affliction Banned in the window, and they were doing our cause, they were really pushing us. So I think it was a success because of people like that that helped us. Hopefully, right now, once again, we can sit down and talk to them. But if we can organize everybody and, like Strikeforce and Adrenaline and other organizations to unify, then absolutely, we definitely will. The commission didn't approve them, so they don't necessarily tell us what's going on, so that's pretty much what it was. And Gary Goodrich, he stepped up to the plate, and he definitely, he went out there and he fought. Well, we're sitting down, and definitely, I want to work with Fox Sports. They supported us in the very first show, and that takes, for lack of a better term, a lot of balls on their part. So, absolutely, we definitely want to work with people that help us, just like the fighters. If you step up and work with us, we're not going to leave you behind. We definitely want to work with them. Well, you can't take anything away from the UFC. They built the industry that they built. They are, like I always say, they're the key tip of the industry. You can't take away what they did. But just like any other business, as I said before, if people are happy working for you, they're going to work harder. And that's our motto. And it seems to work. So if we can continue it, absolutely. But I can't tell the future. We'll see. Absolutely, and it wasn't just me. I definitely take other people's input, but yeah, I've been an MMA fan for a long time, and I am first and foremost a fan of this fan. So definitely.